use top tiers in terms of they do one thing extremely well, and that's why they're like
They're
high tier, top
all-rounders.
tier. They're all arounders. So
Wolf is also just a busted character.
yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you different. This character is a top 5 character. Palu is someone who has definitely fallen off, but I do think, by me falling off, I mean they're no longer top 5, but they're easily still a top 10 character. They still have the tools to deal with a lot of the, what a lot of characters struggle with. They just are good characters. And we have seen, though, quite a bit of lack of Palu players. Definitely one of the, I guess, staler characters.
I feel like there's a lot less of like Palu representation in terms of like the top end, but I mean you still have really great Palus out there that are still doing really well. So the character, like when people say falling out of meta, a lot of the time it's like the character's strength isn't that much weaker. It's just kind of like
more characters have gotten better.
A lot of characters have gotten better, but also at the top level, a lot of characters are competing again. So Palutena, who kind of was the queen of the early meta, is no longer like just one of the only characters doing it, right? So
yeah, they did get pretty. They didn't get Cheddar into, but they have a pretty decent. There's a decent amount of nerfs that went to the character before quarantine and during quarantine that they definitely suffered from. And as we talked about, more characters started coming to the game. Fighter Pass 2 existed, and they definitely started to, lose some of what made them an easy top 5, if not top 3 character. Wolf really hasn't gotten nerfed since early Ultimate. He talked about it. But the character still is an all-around really good character, although does not have an invincible dash attack like Palutena.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. The invincible dash attack kind of, even though you have a lot of really crazy hitboxes on Wolf in terms of the size of them, in terms of the effectiveness of them, the ability to kind of invincible through a lot of them, some of them with those back airs, with those dash attacks, is just going to be really massive for Palu in this matchup right now. Oh, going to get the back air into the explosive flame. The tech not coming out there from Cheddar. Now, again, the back air going to get punished with the dash attack, and Seagull Joe going to be losing their first stock in this one. And now we kind of see how this neutral is going to go. Forward air going to be coming out into the grab, going to be trying to, just going to be responding to them, not throwing out an option in the air, trying to land with that shield. And going to get caught for it. And now, again, going through the blender right now. That spike not going to be taking out Palutena. Also, it's deceptively heavy character.
Yeah.
On the heavier side, yeah.
But although we saw there, Seagull got a nair out, so Cheddar kind of getting dragged down with him. Only like the first hit or two connecting. But both of them going to be able to make it back safely. And you're not getting around that Wolf Laser. Wolf Laser does not interact with anything else. I forgot the word for it, but it is just a good move. And here's the main problem actually both these characters kind of struggle is at later percents, if they don't get their main hit, they just struggle to kill. That's actually
just a lot of options, right?
That's just a general problem with a lot of characters in this game, even top tiers suffer from that.
I mean, it's like once you get past certain thresholds where some things are going to string into each other, you're looking for stray back airs, you're looking for stray smash attacks on the ground potentially if you're certain characters that are just like Mythra, like just throwing out forward smash sometimes. And that's kind of what your options become, and that can kind of make you very readable. But right now, Cheddar doing a great job of keeping them on the ledge, keeping them by that edge as well. Almost hit that back air, would have sent them really, really far. Doesn't get the down smash to frame, and now it's time to go into the nair combo strings, but no, gonna drop it on that platform right there, and the dash attack gonna come out. Seagull Joe has to find a way to rack up some more damage here before they can get the KO on Cheddar. Cheddar doesn't punish the air dodge on the stage, and now it's time. Can Seagull Joe get past this wall that has been Cheddar by the ledge right now? Back air is going to be coming out. Just one of them getting that sweet spot is just going to take you out.
And we can see right now, back air is not going to take it, but putting him right back at the ledge, and that's also a -2 move. You're not punishing that move on shield. It's ridiculous how safe that move is, especially at that distance. And that back air, Cheddar is in a poor position right now. Not going to get clipped by that auto vertical, not going to clip on the Cheddar. And but you're still at this ledge against a Palutena. Just one that should benefit a bit more from Seagull Joe's playstyle. And looks like may have lost his jump off that fair there. or maybe fell faster than expected. Either way, though, gonna lose. Oh, why is that flannel on the ground? Cheddar. Cheddar, why are you stepping?
Won.
You're stepping on it.
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
You won the game.
Why are you stepping on your flannel, bro? Anyways, we're gonna see. They're probably gonna ban. Seagull Joe is someone is one of the MD players who does counterpick. It's strange. I know that's kind of unheard of in Maryland, but hey, you can see Town and City. That is one of Seagull's go-to counterpick. He does like the stage quite a bit because a lot of the cases he plays, like most of the cases that he plays, does benefit from the stage. Especially Palu, because you get quite a bit of coverage with the platforms. Your bear kills earlier, and you're able to extend your nairs quite a bit.
Yeah, on certain variations of it.
Yeah. In general, yeah, the platform coverage is also really good for him.
Right now we're in that phase of neutral where we're just throwing out hitboxes and just seeing what sticks. Trying to get lasers, trying to get auto reticles, and there it is. Going to get the grab onto the shield there. Not being able to follow up. Oh, the F smash, a little bit off right there. Could have gone the timing on the neutral get up at the back air is going to take it, and now Seagull Joe already has stock down. Is going to have to respond very quickly before more damage racks up. Wolf's kind of a character that just needs one interaction to put you in 40, 50 off of like one fair string into a grab, and you're trying to take 40, 50 right there. So going to have to get this kill very quickly if they don't want this game to snowball out of control.
Yeah, and we're going to set the auto vertical is going out. Does not have a jump. Yep, use up B there.
A lot of people would accept the side B right there, but instead going to be waited out. Going to find that up B. A little bit of a slower option, but mixes up the timing just a little bit. The back air is going to take it before they do hit 50, so Seagull Joe not in the worst of spots right now, but again, fair strings a little bit less, a little off the table now, but still, damage has been done.
Honestly, a fair bear at the ledge would definitely take the stock. However, the dash attack just barely missing. Seagull Joe has been just going for these nair combos. He's just not getting them, and Cheddar's punishing pretty well for that. There's spot dodge coming out.
Reading the second place or reading the roll in. Not going to find it instead. Seagull Joe going towards that ledge. Is going to be able to use that platform. Like, this is kind of where you can kind of get off the ledge here for Palutena. You can teleport up, you can teleport like onto the ledge and then jump off, teleport up onto the platform. So it does give you a lot more options here. Obviously, one of the reasons Seagull Joe likes this stage. A lot of other reasons Palu does like this stage. And again, we see that bear into Explosive Flame. Not going to find the tech there. And now, this could be the... Oh, you could respond here. If Seagull Joe takes his stock before losing their own, this would be a massive swing in this match.
Yeah, especially... you have to try to find a way to land with Palutena. That up air we talked about. Great coverage. Oh. And that F tilt will take it.
Not getting the ledge there. I definitely would have assumed they wanted ledge and not to just end up right in front of the Palutena who's going to punish you with any move and kill you. But... yeah, we are going to see here the teleport back on the stage. What's their option? Neutral get up is going to get called out by the grab right there. A nice teleport onto the stage. Again, that's something we've been seeing time and time again from Seagull Joe is like getting back into center stage for them is not proving too difficult, but oh, the reverse hitbox of the Nair almost taking the stock. 180 though. This is, you're on borrowed time here. If you can live any longer, I mean, that is just time stolen away.
And Cheddar working that kill and he's going to find with that up air on stage.
There it is, the classic fair into grab, into dash attack. Going to be racking up 34% for themselves. The back air on the ledge. Can they get back? Not going to find the two frame. Hasn't really found those two frames this game. And Palutena obviously has a really good down tilt for hitting those two frames because of how active it is. But right now, going to be taking a lot of damage right now. Going to want to stop this as soon as possible. Cheddar's almost just one interaction away from putting you into kill percent, and then, I mean, could kill you in that same interaction.
Yep, that's ledge, and gonna get around that up air. Palu does have plenty of tools right now to take the stock, but so does Cheddar. Wolf, a character that does not show a kill at earlier percent. The main problem is just trying to find a way to get back onto the stage without dealing with the Palu
Nair
trapping.
The Nair kind of going out before the back air can come through. If the back air comes through, obviously it's going to beat out that nair, but just a little bit faster. 147. Back air is not going to kill cross stage. Is going to find the dash attack, and there we go. The dash attack seals it there for Seagull Joe. We're going to go to game 3. And then what stages do you kind of pick here? If you are Cheddar, where are you going towards? I mean, I think before that the dual platform stage worked out for you earlier, but it was still a really tense game and kind of ended on an SD. So I don't think you're the most confident in that being your best bet. Like not just running back to PS2.
Small battlefield is a stage that, once again, a bit smaller. Even then, it's not that small of a stage. It's still the same size as the actual battlefield, just with a smaller ceiling, which is also the same as FD and PS2s. And by the one thing, the dual plat layout didn't hurt you. It's also the fact that you are given less space to move around less space to move around, which can go either way, you know, depending how, as Cheddar, you're trying to get in or you're trying to avoid Seagull.
Yep.
But Hollow Bastion
being hovered
right now.
Definitely a decision to be made here. I mean, been thinking about it a lot.
And we talked about it. Neither of these characters have bad stages.
Yeah.
So it's definitely how comfortable Cheddar is compared to, like, on that stage. Again, Seagull, how he feels Seagull is playing. And he's thinking the stage is going to be Hollow Bastion. Which it's literally the same exact thing as FD. Same blast zone, same stage size, all that, just with the platform. And the main thing about this platform is it benefits whoever has center stage control the most, because there's no getting around that pretty much. Both these characters also have great coverage tools to deal with players who try to get past them.
And I think a big thing that might come into play here, Seagull Joe has been getting a lot of teleports onto the center stage and kind of taking the center stage back from Cheddar. So we're going to have to see Cheddar try to call out those teleports, because on a stage where center stage control is so important, we're seeing it again right there, teleport into center stage. We've seen that so many times from Seagull Joe. Cheddar's going to have to start calling that out, because it's one, just a good option on the stage, and something that a habit they've already shown. So Cheddar's really going to have to capitalize on that if they want to try to take this game 3. But for right now, we're just seeing a classic neutral right now, just throwing out aerial hitboxes until something lands.
They're trying to get out of this disadvantage right now. And trying to jump over Palu is it's only at kill percent. It's incredibly difficult, because Palu, of course, having multiple mix-up tools in the form of up air, back air, which all present problems if you're not ready and getting up into a back air.
It's such a scary situation right there when the Palu is just kind of sitting there, because it's like if you jump above, they can catch you with an up air. If you try to roll, they can obviously still just run up and grab you. I mean, it's just Palutena ledge trapping is completely dependent on the fact that they have a kill throw back air, killing back throw. And because of that, it's just really good to just sit there with shield, but not gonna let that dissuade them too much as Cheddar kind of ties it back up, but Seagull Joe already trying to make kind of a lead of it. But again, against a character like Wolf, who can just rack up so much damage so quickly, this is not much of a lead, but his kind of catching some of these stray dash attacks on shield, that is not going to be safe in the slightest for you, Cheddar, so you're going to have to try and calm those down a little bit.
Getting the fair into back here, but not going to get second back here. Definitely, I feel like would have gotten that sweet spot there and could have taken it, and not going to punish the F smash there.
Not gonna be fast. I mean, we've seen a lot of these dash attacks come out trying to catch rolls. I mean, it's a really good dash attack for catching rolls, but a lot of the time, I mean, we even saw this like glitch before with like Jackal getting punished for trying to catch rolls and instead ending up into someone's shield and then getting punished for it. So
Trump coming out and going to be able to make that side B. Going to side B against Palu could be a huge risk, especially because your hurt box travels a frame before your actual hitbox does. And Palu has a lot of tools to hit the legs. We talked about that down tilt, which that was not good DI.
DI
exploded off the side, definitely trying to DI out on that down throw, but getting caught by the fair. The bayonet hitbox is going to clip Seagull.
I mean, this is a really, really good lead here for Seagull. I mean, Palutena, again, isn't going to explode too quickly unless they get hit by like a stray smash attack here or like a sweet spot bear by the edge. Because Wolf Bear, for some reason, is insanely strong. So you are going to explode if that move hits you, but look right there, trying to go for it, but still, you've racked up equal damage and you have an entire stock lead right now. Finally finds the 2-frame. Oh, turnaround down tilt, not going to be what they wanted there. Did want to have that on the ledge. Explosive flame going to get straight on through. How do you get this stock off here if you're Cheddar is the question. Again, we've seen a lot of these teleports onto center stage. Doesn't get punished for the teleport itself, but does get the jump after punished. And that is going to mean this game is still within Cheddar's grasp. Again, going to be DIing out this time, but the forward tilt going to catch it.
And there's the side beat I was telling you about. It doesn't snap the ledge, too. That's the main problem. Your hitbox travels ahead. You don't snap the ledge. So a lot of attacks that do hit below, such as F tilt, which apparently does, down tilt, up smash, anything that...
So lingering, yeah.
Anything that lingers for quite a bit will catch it before, you know, you get there safely. And that's going to be what cost Cheddar the game. Could have probably stalled a little bit, gone into uppy, but then there's also the risk of, hey, Seagull can just dash off and get the down here as you try to come back, or even just straight up counter it. Although, counter kind of sucks. I would not be surprised if it just kind of whooshed through it. Yeah. That happens with some characters.
Palu kind of sucks, but, you know, it's still a counter at the end of the day. If you